Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today this is a Guerlain unboxing. So I will talk to you about a fragrance that was recently released by Guerlain. This was really a surprise for me because they were really quiet and almost secret about this release. So I saw it only when it was available on their website, and I had a discount code at that moment, so okay, I took the occasion. So this is a blind buy. I don't know what it smells like, and we're gonna see it together. Okay, so let's open the box. So for the moment I've just opened it to be sure that everything was inside. So yeah, I have the bill, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside for the moment. This will be the occasion of a second video because I have some samples of the new L'Art et la Matière collection, and I have samples of the two new releases, so I believe you're interested by it, so I will make a second video about it. So as you can see, the fragrance we're going to talk about is Shalimar, but this is a flanker or new version of Shalimar. So this is the Millésime Vanilla Planifolia edition. And yes, I'm going to put this aside. So this was a gift for my purchase. And yes, it's a, let's say, how would you say, fragrance. It's a fragrance for the house, basically. So that's also a new one, because they used to have Forêt de Sumatra, I believe. This was the only one which was used to be available. And now they have Orchidée Impériale, which is part of the, I don't know, the Orchidée line, maybe. They have a whole range of moisturizer, serum. So yeah, with the same scent, I believe they made a fragrance for the house. So I'm gonna put this aside. Okay, so the perfumer for this fragrance is Thierry Vasseur and Delphine Jelk. I didn't find much more information about this, like the notes listed, which arrived today or yesterday, I believe, on Fragrantica, were vanilla only. So we're gonna find out what it smells like, because I believe it doesn't have only vanilla. And they said that they use this vanilla extract, so Vanilla Planifolia from Madagascar. And they also created their, they used to have their own vanilla tincture, let's say, recipe that they used for years, and which is a specificity from the house. So apparently they use that also, and yeah, I'm really curious about it. So let's open the box. Okay, so let's see the bottle. Okay, I really like that they reuse, let's say, this old logo for Shalimar, which is more like a Art Deco, let's say. And they call it this reverse bat logo. So I don't know, it's chauve-souris in French, so I believe it's a reverse bat in English. And they also kept this little lace, like a leather tie. So I don't know if it has leather. I know that the vanilla can have this leather touch, and especially when they use this tincture vanilla. So yeah, I'm really curious. Let's spray it and I'm gonna talk to you about it. Okay, even before I was spraying it, I just removed the cap and I could smell the vanilla. So yeah, this is really an overdose of vanilla. So if you love vanilla, I believe you'd love this one. It's a bit sweet. It's not really a dry and aromatic vanilla, I would say. Smells more like a floral, slightly sweet vanilla. Maybe a little bit boozy in the opening. Yes, now I start having this Shalimar DNA, which reminds me a little bit more of the, let's say, maybe the Cologne version. Because yes, I know the regular Shalimar, I'm not feeling like, I don't know, I'm not ready to wear yet. Yeah, honestly, I prefer the flankers from the actual EDP or even the EDT version. And yes, that's really pretty. Okay, so I waited a little bit to get the evolution of the fragrance. And it's getting a little bit more powdery, let's say, in the evolution. But I also have more and more the citrus. So something like lemons and bergamot. Okay, I'm gonna put my paper aside to see if it's evolving more, and I'm gonna spray it on my skin to see how it compares. Okay, on my skin I have something really dense and intense in terms of vanilla. I have almost something like a cacao in the opening. So it's really boozy also because I've just sprayed it, and it's because of the alcohol. Talking about the alcohol, apparently this technique of vanilla tincture is to let the vanilla in alcohol, and so I don't know how long they let all these vanilla pods in the alcohol, but this is apparently their way to create this vanilla tincture. Yeah, I have much more powderiness, and the citrus are much more prominent on my skin. I do get iris too, so I believe that's the usual base of Shalimar. So far so good. This is a blind buy, but I'm happy about it because I have an overdose of vanilla that I really enjoy. I have this beautiful citrus that I like in Shalimar that reminds me a bit of a Shalimar Cologne, and also have some powderiness, maybe coming from the iris. So yeah, I really like it. I was afraid it was becoming too leathery, let's say, because this can be the case with the vanilla, and it's not. I slightly detect this leathery touch, let's say, and spiciness, but it's really light, I would say, compared to the rest of the fragrance. Let's say it's more powdery and sweet than leathery, so don't be afraid about it if you don't like leather, or if you don't like, I believe, the first version, I mean the EDP, EDT version of Shalimar, maybe you would enjoy that one. Really, really pretty. Indeed, the vanilla is called, called it Vanilla Planifolia, so the name reminded me of the this Chloé fragrance from L'Atelier des Fleurs, Vanilla Planifolia. And in fact, yes, the vanilla inside remind me of this one, but there is something specific, let's say, Guerlain touch to it, Guerlain touch to this vanilla, which is a bit different in that sense to Chloé L'Atelier des Fleurs, Vanilla Planifolia. Maybe I can show you the bottle because I took it in case I had a comparison to do. So yeah, I'm talking about this one. So I really love this vanilla. I believe this is one of my favorite vanillas. And this one is really floral and sweet. So let's say that the vanilla, yes, inside this Shalimar reminds me a bit of the vanilla in this one. But this one is more sweet and floral. This one is more citrusy and powdery. And it has also, yes, this Guerlain touch with this slightly leathery vanilla, let's say. Okay, now it's in its evolution. So toward the end, it's reminded me of the vanilla that I have in the L'Art et la Matière collection. So you know they have, yes, Guerlain knows how to make their vanilla, this is what we say, but they have a lot of vanilla in the dry down in this L'Art et la Matière collection. And honestly, at that stage, this is what the fragrance reminds me of. Like, I believe in the evolution of Joyeuse Tubéreuse. What else? In the evolution also of Angélique Noire. You know, in the end, you really have this vanilla which is coming through and which is really pretty. And this is what I have in mind now, smelling this fragrance on my skin. Yes, also Cuir Beluga now. It reminds me a bit of Cuir Beluga. So yeah, really pretty. For that price, it reminds me of L'Art et la Matière collection. So that's a really good, and that's a really good blind buy for me. So talking about the price, on the website it was for €100, which for this special collection usually is a good price, because I was looking for this Ode à la Vanille, I believe, because there were two previous editions. So one was vanilla from Mexico, and the other one was from Madagascar, I believe, La Route de la Vanille, something like that. But there were two special editions, and now if you want to find them, they're pretty expensive. Like here it's for €160 or €200, something like that. So I was really happy to be able to find that one. and I had a 25% discount on it, so really good bargain. So my conclusion is that I really enjoy it. I definitely prefer that one to the new diorama, I don't know, diorama, vanilla diorama, which was released, and some other vanilla fragrances that were released lately. So yeah, I really enjoy it. And yes, if you have the occasion, you love the Shalimar flankers and you love vanilla, I definitely recommend you to try this one. So voila, I hope you enjoyed my short review of this fragrance, and I hope to see you soon for part 2, talking about the 2 new releases. So it will be Rose Chérie and Santal Pao Rosa. And see you later. Bye!